stars above that shine so bright, the mystery of their fading light that shines upon our caravan. Sleep upon my shoulders as we creep across the sand so I may keep the memory of our caravan. This is so exciting. You are so inviting, resting in my arms as I thrill to the magic charms. You beside me, beneath the blue, my dream of love is coming true within our desert caravan. Stars above that shine so bright, the mystery of their fading light that shines upon our caravan. Sleep upon my shoulders as we creep across the sand so I may keep the memory of our caravan. You are so inviting, resting in my arms as I thrill to the magic charms. You beside, beneath me here in the blue, my dreams of love are coming true within a desert caravan. Within our desert caravan, within our desert caravan.
Welcome back into another edition of Savvy Sounds. I'm Adam Gobb. Today on the show, it is February, and that's a month when typically you're thinking Valentine's Day, and there is no better guest for us this month than Holly Hopkins, and she's got two of her bandmates with her. We're going to be talking with Rick Klein and Mike Holstein. Make sure I should have asked you beforehand if it was Holstein or Holstein, but I rolled the dice, and yeah, it worked out.
Like the cow.
So welcome in. Thanks for being here. Holly, you guys played during the museums thing at the Esquire last year, and you play all over the place. I mean, goodness gracious. If you're anywhere in Western North Carolina, you might have stumbled across Holly Hopkins at some point, right?
Yeah, we're very excited to kind of, I guess, cover as a group Central North Carolina. So we travel. We have all the equipment and travel. So
have voice, have instrument, we'll play.
Instruments, musicians, and travel.
Yep. Yeah. So how long have you been performing? Because I know that if you look at your website, you talk about really being into music from a young age, but the vocal part of it didn't come along until a little later, right?
That is correct. So it was a surprise, a later in life surprise is what I call it. Pleasant surprise, though. So yeah, I grew up not even really having a clue that I would be doing this eventually. It wasn't something, I'm not one of those singers that started singing when I was 3 years old. So, but I grew up in a musical family, and my mom played piano at the church, the local small church. My dad led the music, and he and my mom both had lovely voices. My older brother was a musician and played saxophone and was in the band, and I wanted to be just like him, so I kind of gravitated to all things music and took piano for 12 years and did all those things, but then parted company with music, so to speak, I guess in early college. I played in a concert band on the college level, played alto sax. Okay. And then just pursued other things. Life went on, and then years later, I had people ask me, they heard me sing at church, just in the congregation, and asked me to help out, and it literally developed from there. Wow. It went from that to somebody saying, hey, could you do a Karen Carpenter song at our Christmas presentation? I said, okay, I'll do one song. All right, sure. And that's how it evolved for me. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I want to talk to these two gentlemen because they're obviously very accomplished musicians as well. Mike, starting with you, play both guitar and bass, right?
Yeah, and we were just talking, I went to school for percussion. That's what I went to college for.
Oh, wow.
So I studied, I played guitar when I was younger and played some violin and piano, all kinds of just lessons and music. And then I went to school for percussion and switched over to bass. And then I got more into guitar, 10, 15 years ago.
Okay. Yeah. And Rick, you are the man behind the drum kit here.
Literally.
I've been playing since my earliest memory. My dad played drums, so he and my mom drug me around to different bars and country clubs. I gravitate toward the expressive side of drumming. So the more creative abilities that you have with jazz, that you can speak through this instrument with this genre of music that you can't necessarily with classical music. Mike and I like to joke, there's two types of musicians, the kind that play music and the kind that make music. Mm-hmm. And with jazz, we're making it. We're not just playing off of a music stand, so I always think about that and how lucky we are to have the ability to do that with Holly.
Oh, yeah.
My heart is sad and lonely, for you I sigh, for you, dear only. Why haven't you seen it? I'm all for you, body and soul. I spend my days in longing and wondering why it's me you're wronging. I tell you I mean it. I'm all for you, body and soul. I can't believe it. It's hard to conceive it that you turn away romance. Are you pretending? Looks like the ending, unless I could have one more chance to prove, dear, my life's a wreck you are making. You know that I am yours, just for the taking. I'd gladly surrender myself to you, body and soul. I can't believe it. It's hard to conceive it that you'd turn away romance. Are you pretending? Looks like the ending, unless I could have one more chance to prove, dear, my life's a wreck you are making. You know that I am yours, just for the taking. I'd gladly surrender myself to you, body and soul. Body and soul.
So Holly, how do you go about kind of picking the different pieces that you guys cover, and do you write any of your own original music?
My goodness. original compositions, Mike individually, and you said earlier we do perform with other people, but the three of us try to get together as often as possible, I guess is how the best way to describe it. But Mike has done his own compositions, and that's out on the net. I don't know, Rick, do you have any? Yeah, you've got some stuff out there as well.
I'm on a Rick Klein
original
production.
I've got a couple a solo CD, but steel drum CDs and compositions, et cetera, et cetera. But
for me, coming late into the game on the whole scene, there's so many good songs to do.
Right.
I mean, so I am enjoying tackling everything that this genre, which is a very broad genre, but definitely enjoying tackling a lot of those songs. So I'm keeping a journal of lyrics and things. I'm getting ready, but hey, I'm having fun with the existing. Yeah.
And it's not just jazz, but you'll play a variety of different music, right?
Correct. So we'll delve into, I guess it's considered vintage now, but the 80s music a little bit, but I love 60s. I love the 60s versions of jazz songs. I grew up listening to my parents play LPs and things that I thought, that's where I picked up a lot of influence as well on certain songs.
Karen Carpenter, I think we all really like.
Yes.
Making that kind of music with you.
Yeah.
And we toss this word back around, jazz, but Mike and I are forever asking, did you bring the jazz?
Did you bring it?
But it's really, even in the 40s and the 50s, jazz was more of an adjective than it was a genre. It hadn't really become a genre. Bebop, avant-garde, these are maybe more like genres, or but we could jazz anything. Everything that we play, we put jazz in it. And even big band swing, that was pop music. All that music was pop music in its day. So it's whatever we want to play. We take that formula and we inject the jazz.
So I could hand you like a Waffle House menu and you can jazz it up.
We jazz it up.
We'll take any Metallica song, or
there you go.
Hopefully you would enjoy it. That would just be an added bonus.
Yeah.
You might not buy the album, but
Right.
Well, I might give it a one over.
Yeah.
Can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the one thing I've got plenty of, baby. A dreaming a while, scheming a while, you're sure to find a happiness, and I guess all those things you always pine for. Gee, it's nice to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till the lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. Hey, give you anything but love, baby. That's the one thing I've got plenty of, baby. Dreaming a while, scheming a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you always pine for. Gee, it's nice to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till the lucky day, you know darn well, well, baby, I can't give you anything, I can't give you anything, I can't give you anything but love. Hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So if people are interested in finding kind of where you guys play, where's the best place for them to find out more information about Holly Hopkins and all of your extraordinary musicians you're playing with?
Oh, yes. We would love it if folks would follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Holly Hopkins Jazz. And then also, easy enough, my website shows our schedule and where we're going to be at, and it's just hollyhopkins.com. And on YouTube, we are on YouTube as well. It's under Holly Hopkins Music. So,
perfect. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming in, for spending some time with us. We wish you guys the best of luck as you continue to play, and excited to potentially have you back in Gaston County at some point.
Yeah, it'd be great. Thank you guys for what you're doing. We appreciate you having us. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys for next month's episode of Savvy Sounds. Until then, take care.